how I just nonchalantly was like, what's up? Princess Silence here, and I just wanted to say welcome to my YouTube channel. I wanted to present myself to you in my most rawest form. You know, no makeup, my hair is gross, I'm not wearing a bra, so I don't care. I have so many views about the world and so many things that I want to share with you. I've been wanting to do this for such a long time. I can't tell you how many times I've thought and pondered about ways that I could do this, and it's finally happened, and I'm finally just like, now's the time. I gotta do it. And here I am. I'm into so much different stuff. I'm a dog groomer. I don't have a dog. I have 2 cats, and I love makeup. I love to dress up. I love crafts. I'm gonna start making my own clothes here pretty soon. I dabble in gaming. I'm not a super avid gamer, but I know I'll play some WoW, Final Fantasy. Have a Steam account. Random shit. And I'm so excited to share it with you. I'm gonna kind of focus on my beginnings around kind of just my views and my opinions about women. Not that I don't love men, because I love me some men, but I think that women are just so overlooked a lot of times, even though they're now part of mainstream and media, and a lot of things have changed. But I think that women have such an intuition, women have such a way of feeling and being a part of the world. People oftentimes overlook that, and it makes me really sad because we don't experience things the same. Like, we don't compartmentalize stuff like men do. Most men. Not all men. But we associate things with our emotions. Not that everyone doesn't do that, but I personally feel that women feel emotions much more strongly. And again, this is not the same with everybody, but this is just my opinion. If you don't like it, you can click away. But I want to share a smile, a laugh with you, because I can't tell you how many YouTubers have given me a smile, who have made my day, whether I'm like sad or meh, or if I've had a good day, it made it even better. Like back when I was a kid and I was living at home with my parents, I loved Shane Dawson, and I loved Dustin Nate, and I loved PewDiePie. I laughed so hard. It made me smile so much. And Lacey Green, who changed my opinion on sexuality and how many partners you should or shouldn't have, or to do it safely. And now I love watching Graveyard Girl, Jeffree Star, and Clever Style. Not that I'm like really into like style and stuff, but they're so funny, and I love what they have to say, and they're always so creative, always coming up with new content, and they love what they do. And I think that this is something that I really am gonna love. I have so many things to share with you. And for my first video, a little introduction. I'm 24. I live in America on the West Coast. I won't tell you where because I don't want you to figure out who I am. But I told you I'm a dog groomer. I love dogs so much. I hope to be a dog trainer too one day. I hope to own my own business. That's not really in the plan, right? It's not really in my 2-year plan. Maybe my 5-year plan. Maybe 10-year plan, but not right now. I'm gonna focus on right now in this video on my opinion on women's views about themselves in their relation to the world, and some things that you could take away. I'm a little chubby. As you can see, I got some arm flab and I got a little gut on me, but I have come to love that part about me. I love my back rolls. I love the stretch marks on my butt. I love that my boobs aren't fake, that they sag a little bit. I'm okay with that because that's who I am. That's how I was made. And if I'm not going to love that, then who will? I know I'm very loved. I have plenty of people that love me, and I love myself. And that's why you should start with yourself. You need to, because if you can't love you, why would someone else want to spend that time? When, not to say that there isn't people out there who there's not someone out there for you, because there is, but you first need to be yourself. You need to be that for yourself. There's this girl, she has her own YouTube channel, and her YouTube channel is called Raw Alignment, and she's a vegan, and she's like a really big in the fruit community over in Hawaii, and I love her. She's like super inspirational. But I used to be a vegetarian for a couple of years, and it was fun. It was definitely an experience, and I might go back that one day, but for me, it's just not feasible at the moment. And she told me one time, well, she didn't tell me, I'm watching her video, she said that she believes that we're our own soulmates, and that it was just so beautiful, and I'm just like, that is so true. Like, we weren't put on the earth to find someone to love us. Like, we need to love ourselves, and with that self-love, if we know how to love ourselves fully, then we can know how to love someone else, because we're not perfect. But the great thing about that is we can work on that. We can always be striving to a more enlightened, to a better person. But you can't force that on somebody else. You can't tell them what to like, or who to hang out with. And you can, but it's never going to be them. You need to love someone genuinely. And with that, you need to start with yourself. And the reason I start with body image and the way you think about yourself is because that's an issue I had with myself. The only way I can relate to you and other people in the world is by experiences I've had in myself, and the way that they made me feel. And then we can go from there. So I've struggled with my weight all my life. I've been skinny. I've been chubbier than this. And I think this is a more recent thing that I've come to realize. But before you can, whether you're 90 pounds, 300 pounds, you're always going to be a little bit insecure about yourself. And, that's just the way that we've been brought up, It's been a way that, every person knows that you should care what people think and love yourself. Yeah, it's one thing to know that, but it's another thing to understand it. I have I call it it's not 3-step system, but it's like three main things that go with this. And it's, start small, start simple, start with one thing that you love about yourself. And then you need to understand why you love that about yourself, and then you need to move on. While still loving that, but you move on to another part. Just as an example, because I can only relate to you guys through myself. I used to be really, really self-conscious about myself, and people always told me that I had really big, beautiful eyes, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna start with that, because what's the one thing you're always looking at? Your eyes. Like, eyes are the window to the soul. Eyes are one of my number one things. But that's the first thing I notice about people is their eyes. How you look at me, what color they are, different kinds of colors that are in there, the expression of the muscles around your eyes. So, my eyes. I loved my eyes because they're not normal. Like, a lot of people have eyes that point upwards and my eyes go down. I have puppy dog eyes. And, that makes me look like I'm a little kid. I have a round face, whatever. But then you need to, understand why do I love this stuff about me. And I love it because my eyes are gray. I love it because they're not normal. I love that they have specks of green in there, and I love that because it's part of me. And, it's if I need to love that about myself. And that's understanding it, and then moving on. You need to move on to something else, but something else that you love about yourself. It all starts small. And what I'm getting to is, let's say that you're skinnier, you want to gain some muscle mass, and you want to be more curvy, or let's say that you're heavier and you want to lose some weight, but you're self-conscious because you're self-conscious about yourself, you want to lose that weight, and you're self-conscious about yourself because you feel like you don't have a figure. And so if you feel self-conscious now, how is it going to be when you gain that muscle and that curve, or you lose that weight and you get the attention that you never had before? You think that people are going to be genuine to you because you never had that experience. And I think it's super important to remember that you need to love every part of yourself. Learn to love all the roles you have, all the wrinkles, all the saggy parts, you know, and I'm not in any way condoning, you know, a certain body type, or, people are like, oh, you're saying that, you're elevating fatness, and that, young girls should want to be fat. I'm not. What I'm saying is that you need to love you, because you're the only person you're going to live with for the rest of your life. And if you don't first learn to love yourself for how you are now, you're not going to love how you are later. I know this from experience, because I was chubbier. I lost 40 or 50 pounds, and I was not confident with myself in the first place, and I lost that weight, and I was even less confident. Like, I felt like I was nothing, and I felt like I was a skinny person, and I didn't know who I was. I was like, I feel so, although I fit into a lot of clothes, that was cool, but like, fitting into clothes is not even close to how good it can feel to love yourself, no matter what size you are. I have friends that are like 200 plus pounds, and they are fucking rocking it. They're so hot because they love themselves. They have person after person lined up because they love themselves that much, and they know what they want. No, knowing what you want, that would be a different thing, but they're so confident in who they are, and they're like, someone's gonna want me. Someone, and if I'm gonna want me, somebody's gonna want me. And fucking damn right, better believe they do. But yeah, this is me. I'm into so much cool stuff. That's cool, but I'm in a lot of different stuff, and I'm so excited to share, the journey that we're gonna make together, into new things that we're gonna find that we like together, and just the random shit that I find, the random views that I'm gonna have. It's gonna be so fun. Again, my name is Princess Silence, and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'm gonna link Raw Alignment down in the description so you can watch her. She's super cool. She's not sponsored my video or anything like that. I just think that she's super amazing. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that we get to spend time together later.